and they say to me on the phone, "I bought your number on the black market online." Okay, so you can probably tell from the title that I have a really great story time to share with you guys today. Last night, I'm hanging out in my room doing what any millennial does on a typical Friday night. Party! No, I'm actually in my room eating dumplings and watching a series of unfortunate events. Hashtag forever alone. So anyway, I'm hanging out in my room, then my phone rings. So I go and check it, and it's a blocked number, which is like red flag number 1, but whatever, okay. So I go ahead and answer it, and the person on the other end of the line is like, "Oh my god, Eliza Caws, it's you," and I'm like, yeah, what's up? How can I help you? And they're just freaking out on the other end. They're like, "Oh my god, like, Eliza." I'm like, okay, like, come on, what's going on? Who is this? And then they go, "I'm your number 8th biggest fan." Okay. I'm like, "Oh, you know, that's great. You know, thank you for watching my videos. How'd you get my number?" And they say to me on the phone, "I bought your number on the black market online." What? In my head, I'm like, "Oh, okay, do you mind telling me where online? Like, what is this site? Because gonna be making a few phone calls myself." They tell me it was called Black Market Celebrity Numbers. Alright, I'm on the phone with them and they're still going on, and I'm like, "Oh my god, you don't understand, like, I love your videos so much." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." You know, and I'm Googling this shit, like Black Market Celebrity Numbers, which doesn't exist, which is another red flag. And I'm like, okay, like, I really need to know more about this site, you know, what do you mean you bought my number? They didn't really answer the question, but they said, "Do you want to know how much Jacob Sartorius' number was going for?" $17,000. I'm highly suspicious right now. I have so many red flags up. They're like, boop, 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 boop. I would say there's about a 50% chance this is real, or this is a prank. So I decide to stay on the line because if it's real, if it's a real fan, I don't want to piss them off, because if they're crazy enough to buy my number on the internet black market, what else are they capable of? So that's one reason to stay on the line if they're a crazy fan. The other reason to stay on the line is if it's a prank. Because if it's a prank, it's probably being filmed on live stream or for YouTube or for Musical.ly or something, in which case I want to look like a good sport. So I decide to stay on the line, keeping very monotone, little small talk with this person. And in my head, I'm going over all the people who this could be if it is a prank. So I'm thinking, after I get off the phone, I'm definitely going to be calling Mind of Bun, Nick Cornier, Brandon Robert, the guy Peter, Brzy, seeing if any of these people know anything about this. While this is all going on, and I'm on the phone, there's a knock at the door. Little side story. Yesterday, my roommate, who I met 3 days ago when I moved to LA. Oh, if you didn't know, I moved to LA. I have a YouTube video about that. Yesterday, he told me that his friend was gonna come spend the night, which is fine, no problem. So, back to the phone call. So I'm on the phone, there's a knock at the door. And I go and answer it. It's this guy who I assume is probably my roommate's friend, which he was. And he's like, "Oh, like, hey, is your roommate here?" And I'm on the phone, so I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I don't know, like, sure, come in." So this guy comes in, and I'm on the phone, and as this guy, like, walks in the door, this person on the phone suddenly goes, "I'm just kidding, Eliza, it's Brandon Robert." Really? And I'm on the phone going like, "What the fuck? Like, are you kidding me right now?" This poor kid who's like just come into my apartment, he's just kind of watching me like, okay, this girl is nuts. So yeah, it turned out that it was Brandon Robert, and he was pranking people. He was live streaming, and he was doing the same call for everyone. He was calling people and claiming to be a huge fan who bought their number. I went and joined his live stream as soon as we got off the phone and watched him doing it to other people, and no one else bought it. Like, everyone like hung up on him or was like, "Ha ha ha, I know it's you." And like, I put in the comments on the live stream like, "Hey, did anyone else like before you got to me fall for it?" And he was like, "No, it was pretty much just you." props to Brandon Robert. I mean, someone give that man an Oscar. So anyway, that was how my Friday night went, but I thought it made for a really good story and I thought you guys would enjoy hearing about it. If you don't already follow Brandon Robert, you definitely should. He is super, super funny, really awesome content. He's like a little brother to me, so I am not surprised at all that he decided to do this. I'll put all his social media links down below, so you can go and check him out, let him know that I sent you. And as always, my social media links are all down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Cheers, everyone!